So this is what today's video is about, but first I want to show you this. We have an update. She shedded her skin last night. Open this up. She's laying right down there, but we got a nice decent shed. It looks like she might have some left on her tail. I'll have to check that here in a minute, and if it is, we'll soak her and we'll get her taken care of. But thought I'd just share that, how she's doing. Go ahead and close this. What we're talking about, well, actually what we're going to talk about are these cages, these enclosures that I picked up. I want to work on making some custom stuff for these, not just a simple log and water dish that you see there. And what I'm going to need is this as a tool to help me do what I need to do. So this is what we're going to talk about today, and you will see me using this probably on a lot of DIY custom stuff I built for these, and we'll see for that kind of stuff. But yeah, so let's open this up and I'll explain more to you. Okay, so you're probably thinking, what does this type of video have anything to do with reptiles or anything like that? And really, kind of not a whole lot. But figured I'd put together this video because when I build my enclosures that you'll be seeing in upcoming videos, some people are going to want to know about this tool that I will be using, because it will be instrumental to helping me carve foam to make it look like what I want. And so I figured, why not just do a quick product video, and then later on when people ask, I can just simply direct them to this video, and they can see what it is and how it is utilized. So that is why you're seeing this video, and I appreciate you for being here and watching this. Go ahead, give it a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave a comment below. Do you think this is something you could use in your reptile endeavors? Because it definitely helps, and it also just can be used for a wide variety of other things when it comes to doing stuff yourself, as far as crafting and creating enclosures to make them look like they're real life decor, like live rocks and tree branches and whatnot. But so anyways, here is the hot wire table that I'm using. This is actually the second one I've purchased. I had one years ago. Got rid of it because I moved, but I'm getting back into this, so we need these tools back in my at my disposal. So bought another one that was equivalent to what I had before. It's pretty straight, simple, and forward. You just have a hot wire. You got the gauge over there that you just set the dial, and the wire heats up, and it just simply melts the styrofoam, which keeps things a hell of a lot cleaner than some of the other methods that some people use on the internet. But yeah, this little toolkit that you got going on here, I was actually surprised to see all of this, and I was unaware that stuff was in the box, to be completely honest. But nonetheless, some of the stuff can be used like that, triangle, to make sure everything stays square. And so, first things first, I mean, it's pretty simple. This is just going to simply, I'm going to have to move this to where I can hook this around the table here that I've got set up. But it just screws in with two little bolts there. It's really not that complicated of a device, to be completely honest. But it is a lot of fun to use, and it helps just get things done quickly. So there's the bolts. They just simply slide in there, and then it just lines up on the table. Now this is flipped upside down, so use your imagination here for a bit till I get it right-sided up. But so from the underneath, you just simply screw that little U-shaped bar in, and that's all there is to that part. And to, no, I guess I'm not to there yet, but okay, yeah, I am. So just to connect the live wires there, you just plug the two in, which I struggle with for your amusement to do this one-handed. Finally give up, and yeah, it's takes two, and it pushes in quite hard, but it's probably a good thing. So at first I thought maybe I was misaligning something, looked at it, and but anyways, it's pushed back together. Quick jump. Now we've got the fence already on there, and I'm going to add this thing. At first I wasn't for sure what this was, because my previous one did not have this. So I go ahead and assemble it because, you know, that's what the good instructions tell me to do. But I will eventually take this thing off because this is really only for cutting circles, which was a nice little feature to have. Even though I am struggling here with the bolt. But you can see in the guide, there is a little channel cut, and there's just simply a bolt that drops down in there, and then you tighten up onto it. It's pretty self-explanatory, but for whatever reason, it just wasn't cooperating. Such is life. All right, just quick jump. I got to figure it out. Just simply tighten this little bolt up, and it will hold itself in there. Like I said, this is for cutting circles. So pop that off, and then what you would do is you would just spike your foam onto that little nail piece there. And yeah, here I am looking in directions, figuring out, oh yeah, I don't really want this for what I do. I need, for now I'm just doing straight edges. So that is, we're gonna just simply take this thing off. All right, here's a close-up. It's just simply to cut a circle. There you go. Just spin it around. That's all you gotta do. Spike your little piece on there and then spin it around. But I'm not gonna use that. But here we go. It's all put together. I forgot to record the part where I ran the wire through, but you can't even see the wire now, so that would have been useless footage anyways. So I'm just simply setting the guide so that way it's pretty straight, and then we're just gonna simply run a piece of styrofoam right along the guide edge there, and you just want to move slowly to allow the heat to melt through. If you get going too fast, the wire won't be hot enough and it will start to pull on the wire. You can dial it up, but you also risk snapping your line, so just find a happy medium, which is about, the dial is about in the middle. But here we go again. Now you can see from this angle a little better on how it just cuts, and just simply slide on through. And it's clean, it's easy. There's little bit of fumes, but nothing major. Probably should use it in a ventilated area, but there you go. That's how you use it.